How's it going, guys? Still no update on the Replica Oro's Ice Nova shenanigans I had planned. Still waiting on somebody to buy my Awakened GMP. I've been checking it like every 10 minutes for the past couple of days, and no one seems to want to buy these. So, um, I don't have enough currency to get all that unless I were to do other things. So, I've been focusing on working on my remaining challenges. I think I'm at 37. So right now I'm working on in-game grinds. I still got 12 Ascendancy trials to do. 6 more Elder Slayers will complete that. Need to do Black Star without being hit by Avalanche. That should be easy. And then a bunch of just... I need to put an Abyss Jewel in my passive tree. Because I haven't focused on this at all leagues. So we finish things up. And how I'm trying to hunt down these last things. I'm just re-rolling Kirak missions looking for Acidity trials. Wow, my inventory looks like this. I've already done 6 of these. And we find one. Eventually. Maybe. Here's one. Conservatory. Playing on my Raider from the BPL event. And Raiders are quick, so allows me to get in and get out. And yeah, this map's done. And I got a steam. Yes, please. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is happening. It is happening. Looky there. Well, okay then. Well, that's... I mean... Start recording a different video, because the thing isn't happening. And sure enough, there it comes. We can do the thing now. Got it. Yeah, doing lab trials is something I kind of just detest. Not gonna lie. It's fine for like your first few. That kind of sucks. So I guess now I'm gonna go to working on the other build because I got my exalts. So cool. I will come back to finishing challenges later. Alright, it's looking like we are in business. So I leveled to level 96. I have another 12 empowers to vaal. I got myself a vaal Ice Nova. I just got a level 21 because I didn't want to spend 14x on level 21. I got an Awakened Spell Echo that cost me 20x. I had an Awakened Ellie Focus lying around. I got a level 5 Awakened Cold Pin just because. And I got a level 5 Awakened Added Cold because it also gives +1 to supported spell or supported cold skill gems. So another additional level there. So if we get a level 4 here, I might use an Empower in here. Let's vaal these. 3, 2, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. Okay, so we can put a level 4 Empower in there. That's giving us like 15% more damage on the tooltip, it looks like. And like Hypothermia would be 29% more damage. So I think for the hit build, like Empower's probably not the play here because we're getting so much flat cold from the Replica Oros that the additional gem levels don't matter quite as much, even though I did kind of shell out for the level 5 Awakened Added Cold and Awakened Ellie Focus for that same reason. So I'll probably throw the Hypothermia in there. So what we're doing today is I have taken out the Sanctuary Ascendancy node and I got Instruments of Zeal. So gain Fanaticism for 4 seconds upon reaching maximum Fanatic charges, and you gain 1 Fanatic charge every second if you've attacked in the past second. Okay, so what that means is if I'm attacking, here's a Fanatic charge. So each second that I attack, so I can still play the Ice Crash, and then I reach maximum Fanatic charges. This is going to give me 75% more cast speed, 75% reduced cost, and 75% increased area of effect. So just my We'll put the empower in just for the sake of it. So this costs 87 mana. I have 88. But with Spell Echo, this is what that's looking like. And I did I took off Chainbreaker. I got combat stamina, armor mastery for 30% reduced extra damage from crits. I kept this in here because of the Fizz taking his fire. I'm getting the chance to deal double damage. I'm getting a bunch more life and whatnot. Then other passive points. I think I left everything else pretty much the same. Yeah, I put those points in. I got this mastery here for all res and chaos res. So that's going to allow me to reroll the chest. And then I got the 2 jewel sockets, which I also have these. These have crit multi with cold skills, crit multi with elemental skills, and then increased crit chance with elemental skills. Actually, both of them. So those need exalted. Both of them. Block attack damage while wielding a staff, and cast speed while wielding a staff. Cool. Good stuff. Well, that's going to buff the crit multi a bit. So since I'm not using Chainbreaker, I took out the rage support here, and I put in Fortify. So I was thinking, just like, okay, if the spell suppression isn't the answer, maybe it was the fact that I should have Fortify, even though Fortify is unreliable on bosses. And so the next step, I guess, is I want to reroll this chest, try and hit spell suppression on it to make it better. And then we need to recolor it again really quick to remove the empower and put in hypothermia. That should be easy given the colors of the chest. Just need 50-50 blue and green sometime today. There we go. So now we have that. Then let's see if we can use... I don't have many essences of greed. But let's slap some stuff on here. See if we can hit spell suppression. Just like that. 30 intelligence as well. Beautiful. Fantastic. So we'll throw this in, and I haven't seen this work yet. I don't know what this is going to be like. I don't know. So you're going to see it the same as I do. Let's dump all of this mess. Lost a lot of currency on that. But that's okay. Let's get a map. And let's see. Cannot leech chain. Boss damage. Stealing power and frenzy charges. Okay. We should be fine. Throw this in. I need to throw ambush on this. I should have a scarab in here, but oh well. So let's see how this works. So we can show it off here, right? This is only costing 80 mana now. When I reach maximum fanatic charges, this Ice Nova is gonna get 75% more cast speed and AoE. So it's gonna do this. And I also have a Vaal Ice Nova to just see. Vaal Ice Nova, though, doesn't work with the Awakened Spell Echo, so I don't know. But we have learned for sure at this point that Replica Oro Sacrifice is not the play if you want to play an Ice Crash build. You can just outclass the damage with a normal physical weapon. And here we go. Pew, 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 pew. And then we go back to attack. And then we have Fortify now. So hopefully that should help deal with the... Okay, we're at 3. Go. And we erase stuff with the Ice Nova. Kind of cool. And then what does Vaal Ice Nova do? Let's get ourselves nice and surrounded. Bye-bye. Should just rip stuff apart. 3, 4, and then... Yup, it's pretty fantastic. It's hard to pay attention to it. Okay, the single target damage really isn't kind of popping there. Doesn't look like, but it's got really nice clear. The vaal Ice Nova just rips through stuff. It just spreads. Okay, that essence mob did die. You know, it does. It just doesn't have damage. It's definitely better clear than it was prior. I don't like the vaal Iced over here is going to be the play. I think we just gotta rid it and... Ah. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. The hypothermia. Hypothermia isn't working unless the enemy is chilled, and I have the creeping frost for that. But the fortify, I'm only it's hard to get fortify up on this. But I got a bone chill somehow. That helps a little bit. Yeah, I don't think this is ever working as a boss killer, but if you work in the Battlemage, it's definitely a pretty awesome, fun build to play. So you can get more fanatic charges while you have Fanaticism up. I'm a little bit more tanky now because I can get the fortify. It just fortify feels terrible. Like, this is the first build I played fortify on since the changes to fortify, and it feels bad. I've heard it is bad, and now I'm seeing it for myself. It's in no way reliable at all. You need to use the Frostblink more to get the bone chill. That would help. There we go. So I'm not trying to beef the ice crash as much as I was, because it's just not happening. But the build you don't see using two different kinds of skills you don't see, and a build that's using an actual melee weapon to boost the spell damage. Kind of the theming behind the Battlemage, it seems. Mathel's always said that there isn't a more satisfying button to press than vaal Ice Nova. Getting a little taste of that here. It's definitely better than last time. It's definitely better than Ice Crash only, because Ice Crash only just kind of can't kill things from time to time. What do we got? Anything left in this map? It doesn't really kill things either. Yep. And there's that spell suppression getting me again. Because of those guys. Alright, what am I missing here? Like determination? There we go. Finish it up. So this was a fun little project. Glad I got to see it through. I literally spent 2 days almost waiting for that Awakened GMP to sell. I got frozen! Oh, freeze immunity. We used to complain as well that we didn't have enough buttons for things. And then they gave us the second bar, and I still don't have enough buttons. Vaal Ice Nova, it's dope. I bet if you built completely around Ice Crash with a better weapon, Ice Crash would be better. If you built completely around Ice Nova would probably be better. But for some reason, wanted to make them both work. The Fanaticism is strange. It might work better. It's like my only attack right now is the Ice Crash. That's actually it. So I don't have a Leap Slam or a Shield Charge or something that could do a better job at cleaning this stuff up. But it's still really cool. Vaal Ice Nova. Kind of a fan of that. Having the Fortify's helping a bit. I do have more spell suppression than I did before because I recrafted the chest as well. Well, yeah. There is that. There will be POB in the description if you want to look at this yourself. I went a little extra all out on the support gems here because I wasn't going to re-gear this build, because all this gear, like this is accuracy, frostbite on hit, which is useful, but cold damage to attacks, I'm not getting much out of this. Same here. This is set up for Flat Fizz, life, mana regeneration rate, the double damage if you stunned recently. Oh, I forgot to change the anoint. I was going to replace the anoint with not Breath of Prime, Heart of Ice. That would give 6 cold pin to the Ice Nova as well, whereas Forces of Nature is just working for the attacks. So that could give it a little bit more damage as well. And getting this extra crit multi and crit chance is cool. I still didn't get the Bottled Faith. Ice Nova, it's, yeah, 47, like 50% crit chance without a mark, which I guess I have to manually, I wasn't using that. Could probably use an elemental weakness instead. So this is like a 50% chance to deal double damage on top of the 5, potentially 15% chance to deal double damage, and then another 20% chance to deal double damage with the Awakened Spell Echo on the final repeat of the skill. So it's just like, I'm not really speccing heavily into crit, it's just another source of double damage potential. So you've got that 35% chance to deal double damage, and then you have a 50% chance to crit to deal double damage, and so that's like a 1 in, let's say a 1 in 4 chance to do quadruple damage, because if you deal double damage and crit to deal double damage, there you go. So it's kind of wonky, but that's it. It was a fun little experiment. It's a little awkward to use, because you're really only, like, real way to see if you have Fanaticism is like looking at the charges on yourself, or this little glowy thing in his chest, or watching your bar at the top. And if you get too many things, like enemy health bars will like cover up some things, and it gets to be a mess. So keeping up with the Fanatic charges is a little strange, and if you're attacking faster than 1 second, you can't, like, I can't always gain. Okay, so no, there's like a 1 second delay on it. Gain 1 Fanatic charge every second if you've attacked in the past second. So it's like a 1 second delay on your attack. It's strange. I attacked 5 times there. But this is real cool, I gotta say. The super spam of the Ice Nova. So that's pretty much it for me. The only thing left I have to do in this league is finish up my challenges. And then starting tomorrow, I'm going to start playing a game called Abyss, which is this kind of, you build machines to destroy things, which is what I'm looking forward to doing. And I'm going to play that game. Record it and upload it to YouTube for y'all if you're interested. If not, I'll see you next week for more Path of Exile stuff. But that is going to do it for me for today. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving it a like, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Cheers.